friends! It's me, Thomas! Today, we're heading to the state of Nevada, where we'll discover some of the amazing trees that thrive in this dry and rugged place. Nevada is known for its deserts, mountains, and wide open spaces, and the trees here have some pretty cool tricks for surviving in these tough conditions. We're going to meet 10 incredible trees today, each with its own special story. Let's go! A tree with tasty seeds! Our first stop is the Pinyon Pine. This tree may not be the tallest, but it's super important for both people and animals in Nevada. Pinyon pines produce pine nuts, which are delicious seeds that have been gathered and eaten for thousands of years. These trees have short, sturdy needles that help them conserve water, and their thick bark protects them from harsh weather. Pinyon pines grow slowly, but they can live for a very long time. The seeds they produce are not just food for humans. Animals like squirrels and birds love them too. Nevada's state tree. Next up is the single-leaf pinyon, which is actually the state tree of Nevada. This tree is a close relative of the pinyon pine and shares many of the same features. What makes the single-leaf pinyon special is that it is just one needle per bunch, while most pines have 2 or more. This helps the tree conserve water in Nevada's dry climate. Like its cousin, the single-leaf pinyon also produces tasty pine nuts that are a valuable food source. These trees are strong survivors, making their home in rocky soils and on dry slopes where not much else can grow. The oldest trees in the world. Now, let's meet the Bristlecone Pine. These trees are famous for being the oldest living trees on Earth. Some bristlecone pines in Nevada are over 4,000 years old. They've been standing tall since before the pyramids were built. Bristlecone pines grow in high, rocky areas where the weather is harsh, and only the toughest trees can survive. Their wood is very dense and resistant to decay, which helps them live for so long. Even when parts of the tree die, the rest of it can keep growing for centuries. A tree that looks like it's from another planet. Next is the Joshua tree, which looks like it came straight out of a science fiction movie. These trees are actually a type of yucca plant, and they grow in Nevada's deserts. Joshua trees have spiky leaves and twisted branches that stretch up toward the sky. They're well adapted to the dry desert, with roots that spread out wide to capture as much water as possible. These trees provide shelter and food for many desert animals like birds, lizards, and small mammals. Joshua trees are so special that there's even a national park named after them in California. A tree that shimmers in the wind. Now, let's visit the quaking aspen. This tree is easy to recognize because of its white bark and leaves that shimmer and flutter in the breeze. Quaking aspens grow in groves, where many trees are actually connected by the same root system. This means that a whole grove of aspens might be one big, connected plant. In the fall, their leaves turn bright yellow, making the forests glow with color. Quaking aspens provide food and shelter for many animals, and their roots help stabilize the soil in mountainous areas. A tree with super strong wood. Next up is the Mountain Mahogany, a tough tree that grows in Nevada's mountains and dry slopes. Mountain mahogany has incredibly hard wood, which is so dense that it can sink in water. This tree has small, tough leaves that help it conserve water, and its deep roots allow it to survive in poor, rocky soils. The seeds of the mountain mahogany have feathery tails that help them get carried away by the wind, spreading the tree's offspring far and wide. These trees are important for providing food and shelter to wildlife, especially in a harsh mountain environment. A tree with a fragrant twist. Let's meet the western juniper, a tree that has a lovely, spicy smell. Western junipers are found in Nevada's dry, rocky areas, and they're known for their twisted, gnarled branches. These trees have small, scale-like leaves that help them conserve water in the dry climate. The wood of the western juniper is fragrant and resistant to decay, which is why it's often used for making furniture and fences. The berries of the juniper are an important food source for birds and other wildlife, and they're even used to flavor certain foods and drinks. A tree that loves water. Now, let's Let's head to the riverbanks to find the Fremont cottonwood. This tree loves to grow near water, where its roots can soak up all the moisture they need. Fremont cottonwoods are tall, with broad, heart-shaped leaves that flutter in the breeze. These trees are essential for stabilizing riverbanks and providing shade in the hot desert environment. Their leaves turn a bright golden yellow in the fall, creating a beautiful contrast against the blue sky. Fremont cottonwoods also provide habitat for many animals, including birds and beavers. A tree with beautiful blue-green needles. Next is the Nevada blue spruce, a tree that's known for its striking blue-green needles. This tree grows in the higher elevations of Nevada's mountains, where it adds a splash of color to the landscape. The Nevada blue spruce has strong branches that hold up well under the weight of heavy snow. Its needles are sharp and tough, helping the tree conserve water in the cold, dry mountain air. These trees are often planted as ornamental trees because of their beautiful color and shape. A tree with beautiful flowers. Finally, let's meet the desert willow, a tree that adds a touch of color to Nevada's desert landscapes. Despite its name, the desert willow isn't a true willow. It's actually more closely related to the catalpa tree. The desert willow has long, slender leaves and produces beautiful trumpet-shaped flowers that can be pink, purple, or white. These flowers attract hummingbirds, bees, and other pollinators. The tree's long roots help it find water deep underground, allowing it to thrive in the desert. We've met some incredible trees in Nevada today. Each one is unique and has found a way to thrive in the challenging environment of the state. From the ancient Bristlecone Pine to the colorful desert willow, these trees show us the amazing resilience of nature. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. See you next time for more exciting explorations. Bye-bye, tree buddies.